Linda, welcome to Lenny P's Place. I hope everyone is doing well today. I am back with another episode of Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, Volume 4, which is Treasure Hunt. And our first prompt for the first prompt was a monogram, which I have done. And now the second prompt for July is Treasured Laces. So I've been thinking about this and haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do. I did not stitch my monogram down. I'm not going to stitch anything down right now because I want to wait until I get a better feel for how this is, our prompts are going to go. So I'm going to move this out of my way. Okay, I'm going to get over here and get comfortable. Okay, so what I thought I would do today is just try to figure out a plan for what I want to do. And I have been thinking about it, and what I've decided is that I'm going to find a piece of fabric and just stitch some laces down on it, kind of like a lace collage, I guess. And I'm sure that throughout this project that I will find other places to use some treasured laces. So right now I'm just I'm going to figure out something for a background. I don't think I want to use this. I think that is too thin. I think I need something a little more substantial, maybe would be the word. Let's see, I could use a piece of this fabric. It's a linen, I believe. I believe this is the same thing. Yeah. So maybe I'll use a piece of this. But let me go ahead and look through this other, what I have. This is just some cotton. I don't think I want to use anything quite that white. Here's a piece of hemp. I could use this, but no, I don't think I want that either. I believe I've got some muslin, which might be the best thing to use. You know what? I think I will. Let me see what else I have. I have this little piece of, I'm not sure what kind of fabric this is, and someone has embroidered through it, and also it's got a stain on. I think I'll save that for something else because it's just going to be covered up. And this is just some cotton piece of, I don't know what this, I guess it was probably a scarf is what I'm thinking. But I think I'm just going to go with the muslin. I believe that's my best bet for this. I just don't know. Let me see. What size do I need? Let me put that away. I don't want that. Would this work? Depends on where I'm going to put it, I suppose. I might want it to be a little bigger than this. I think I'll start off with a little bit bigger because I can always cut it down if it's too big. So let's see. I think the width is okay on this. I think I'll just make it a little longer. Or maybe the width's all right. I'll make it a little, the length's okay. I'll make it, I don't know. I'll cut this in half. And then we'll go from there. Okay. All right. So, I think that's going to be just a little too big. So I'm going to cut a little bit off. And I think this will be a good starting point right here. Okay. Now, I need to figure out where I think I want to put it and how I want to do it. I've decided that I do want to be able to see some of my background, so I'm not going to actually go in each one of these. I'm going to kind of offset them a little bit, and I think this might be a good size right here. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And get my felt pad out and see what we can do with this. Now I've got a lot of things out here. I have some of this, which I'm not sure I want to go that route. This I don't need, that goes over there. I have this, which I really like. I really like this. And if I turn it this way, it would be pretty much a perfect size to use on there. Can you see that? I hope so. Let me come in just a little bit. There we go. That might be a little better. And this could kind of be like the background. And then I could collage pieces on. Just, you know, take a little snippet of different fabrics. These are old and handmade. This is an old handmade lace here. But is it going to show up? That is the issue. Do I need a color behind it? Because I didn't get any colors out. This might not be so good. I might need something. Well, I don't know. You get to that where you don't know. Now I have this. Maybe this would be a better option. I was thinking this was too brown, but maybe if that's upside down. Let me go on this side. This is old also. Very, very old piece of handmade lace. Maybe I could do this like so. And then if I added laces on top of this, it might show up better. Let's see. I have this old piece. I could put a little piece of that. I think this might work better. It's not what I wanted to use, but I don't see anything else. Well, let's see. Let me try this. I could use a piece of this maybe. Oh, let's see. This might be better. Now, what would I want? I think just kind of, what is this? It's an old table scarf. Let me make sure I get the right side. Okay. What if I did a piece of this? Like that. And then I could add laces on top of that. Where's my lace? See if this shows up any better. It's a little bit wrinkled. No, it really doesn't, does it? No, I think I need to use... Let me see what else I have. I'm not willing to give up yet. I don't really want to use that dark, but I might have to. Here's a nice old piece. Nice old piece here. I could put down. And add stuff on top of it. I have a hardest time figuring out what's the front and what's the back. That's the back. This is the front. I just need to snip off a piece. Yeah, I'm going to snip a piece off. I don't want a big piece. Just little pieces of treasured laces. I could put that there, like so. And let's see, what did I do with that other piece I had in my hand? Where did it go? Oh, I put it back. Could use a piece of this. This was a collar, I think. I'm subject to change my mind, but for right now, I'm going with these. And I might end up picking something else to go behind here, a colored, maybe a solid color of fabric, or, hold on a minute, I might, let me get my little box here that has my fabrics in it that I chose for this project. Hold everything. Let's go back and start over. Just give me a second. Let's see what this would be like if I used like a piece of fabric and then I did my laces on it. I don't know. Getting started is always so hard. Look at this. The pink. The pink might work. Oh, maybe. What do you think? I might decide to do this, and then you might come back next week and I'll did something completely different. But this might just be this might just be what I need to use. I'm going to cut a little piece of this. I don't want the whole thing. These are all old laces I am using because they are my treasures and I have a lot of them. Let's see if I put that there. I also have this. I must use some of this. This is an old flower made from rickrack. I have to use some of this. I love this, and I'm going to figure out how to make them at some point. Let's see, I don't want to cut any of this flower off, so let's just do it like that. I don't have that much of this. I bought this antique lot of laces, and this was in it, and I just love that. So I definitely need a piece of this. and not sure exactly where I want to put that. Let's see, what else do I have in here? In this thing of little, there's some green. I don't think I'm going to do any green or any pink. I think I'll stick with creams and whites. This is a nice, pretty little delicate piece here. I might have a little snippet of this. This is like a little elastic type. Probably was on used for maybe some lingerie or undergarments of some sort. And could have a piece of this. This is hand embroidered and very stained up. A lot of tiny little stitches. Can you see those? That's the back. I love it. Have a piece of that. These are definitely my treasures here. I won't get them all on here, but what I will do is sprinkle them throughout my piece. So I'm going to go with a piece of that. Let's see. Then I have this. Have a piece of that. I have a piece of that, which is probably too big. I might cut that down and just have one little flower. I don't know yet. We'll see. I think that's all I'm going to take out of this little thing here. So put those back. Let's see. I guess the next thing would be to cut this down. Now, I don't know that I want the blue because I haven't used any blue, and I don't know if I will. So, I mean, I may, but I think I'm going to stop it right here. I'm going to cut it across right here, and then I'll have this other piece to use for something else. So I'll save that piece, and I'm going to use this piece. And I think that's going to be big enough. I'm going to kind of put this in the middle, and then I might add lace around the edges of it. We'll see. I'm just going to lay it out, and then I will stitch it tonight while I'm watching a movie or something, or watching some YouTube. My kids, my birthday's next month, but my kids came this past weekend to celebrate their dad's birthday with me. His birthday was Saturday, the 22nd. He would have been 73. So anyway, they were here for his birthday celebration, and they bought me a new television. They bought me a Fire TV, an Amazon Fire TV, and so I've been busy watching things. I mean, I could watch a lot on my old TV, but my new one, I can watch a whole lot more. So I've been watching a ton of YouTube on it because I was watching YouTube on my other television, and for some reason it quit working a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't get it to work. So I have been having to watch my YouTube on my tablet, but now I'm back to the television, which is my favorite place to watch my YouTube videos. Well, they're not my videos, they're your videos, but that's where I like to watch them. So this could be one of the laces to like dangle down a little. It might be nice to leave a little bit of that to show. It's very pretty. But I have so much beautiful laces that I wanted to use that I'm not going to bother to cut this because I might be able to use this later. It's a collar. It's a very, very pretty, beautiful collar. Let's see. What else do I have in here? Here's a piece of something I chopped into already. I don't think I'll use that. I'm more inclined to go with the smaller pieces. I already have a piece of that. I've got a piece of that. No, I don't think I'm going to use that. This is a piece off of a wedding dress. Should I add a little piece of that? Maybe not. Maybe a little tiny piece in the corner? No, I don't think so. What else do I have here? These are some appliques from an old wedding dress. Let me see what's in here. I might take one little piece of this. I want a piece of that on there. Maybe. Let me see what else I have. I'll leave that out in case I decide to use it. I still have all these little pieces to put on. But I'd like something a little more delicate. And then amongst my things, what do I have? This might be too brown. I don't know. That's too big. Anyway, I got a new television, so I've been busy watching things and enjoying it very much. My I had to get a new windshield. My windshield got broken. Somebody flying down the interstate and they hit a rock and it flew up and hit my windshield. Would you believe that is the second one that I've had to have replaced in the last 3 months? There's construction work going on the interstate, and all these big trucks are coming in and they're carrying rocks and dirt down the interstate, and I think they're losing their loads. They're flying out of their truck, and if they're not hitting windshields, they're falling on the road, so cars can come by and throw them up onto windshields. So yeah, so I've had to replace 2, which is getting to be expensive. I'm afraid to get on the road anymore. I'm afraid that I'll get another windshield broken. I was going to use a piece of this old tatted hat cap, baby cap, but I have these pieces of tatting here, and maybe I'll just use a few pieces of this instead, different kinds. So I have this one, could use a piece of that. Take a piece off, a little piece. And I have a few more here that I pulled out. Am I going to have room to put all this stuff? I don't know. But if I don't, I'll put it somewhere else. Is that the same one? No. I got two on here. Two different ones. That piece. Well, maybe not. Maybe they're the same. Having a hard time telling if it's the same. I guess if it's that close, I don't need to use both of those. They're the same. Okay, this is all the same on here. So I've got a piece of that. Put this one back on. And put that back in here. This one's different. This is a single. I guess that's what you call it. Single tatting. Yeah. Have a little tiny piece of this. Now I had pulled out this tatting here because I thought I might use some red or some green, but I don't think I'm going to. And I had pulled out this old vintage ribbon here, but I don't think I'm gonna, I don't know. I could put a little bit of color on it, couldn't I? A little? I'll take off a piece and see if I decide. I guess I could maybe take a little piece of this red, because my monogram is red, and yeah, I'll take a little piece. I don't think I'll use the green. I think I'll let that go. Then I also pulled out this old trim. I don't know what it was on. I bought it this way. Sorry. I got it down where you can't even see. I don't think I'll use any of that. So what else do I have here that I pulled out? What's in here? Here's a little piece of something I could wonder if I could put this. How would that look if I put this underneath here? I don't know. That might be getting too big. Yeah, I think so. A little bit of it along the edge, maybe? No, I guess not. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, how about a piece of this? That might be nice to put along the bottom. Let's see. Just to kind of finish the bottom off. Because I might finish off the whole all the way around the edges with something. Think about that. Oh, decisions. I'm going to cut this little piece off right here. Somebody didn't sew very straight because somebody sewed this on here. But it's good enough. I mean, okay, I think that's going to go there. For sure. I'm going to put that on there. So, Let me see. Let me use my little glue stick here. I love this. I'd rather use this than pins. And it holds things very well until you get them sewn down. So I like using it. There we go. Now, let me see what I'm going to do with this stuff. I kind of want to put this kind of in the center, like that. And I could put this here, and then maybe even put another little piece on top of it like this. I'm going to make it very difficult to sew if I put too much down. Maybe some tatting over here. Like so. No. I'm very indecisive about what I'm doing. Can you tell? This is hard to see, decide what side is the right side. Sometimes I really don't think it matters when it's that close. It's here. Okay, I'm going to put that piece there. If I kind of layer it, I can get more laces. Show more lace. So there we go. Okay, I don't know that I want to cover up all of this because it is pretty fabric. So I might not cover it all up. I may do like a little collage of tatting right along here. Maybe. Just like have a little row. I'm going to let this run down the side here, I think. Like so. What else do I have over here? Oh, I have this piece. I'm going to leave this here, I think. Make sure I got the right side. This is the right side. So I made a decision on this one. So I'm going to get it stuck down. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to put that up here, this piece. Make sure I get the right side, get the right way. Make sure it's not twisted up. This stuff twists so easy. Okay. And that's the wrong side. This is the right side here. Okay. Let me just get a little glue on here. Just enough to hold that down. There we go. I might should have put that on there first and put the tatting on top of it. What do you think? Let me pull this off. I'll have to re-glue it. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, let me do this. Of course, all of this is subject to change. When I get in there and start to sew it, I might change my mind. When I start stitching it on, I might decide that I don't like it, or I might decide that it is too thick for my needle to go through. We'll see when the time comes. Okay, let's see. I still have this that I need to put a piece of somewhere. I'm kind of thinking, let's see, what's left? What do I have left? I should have pulled out some more stuff. I didn't get out enough. How about if we just take a little piece of this lace right here? Just a little piece. You can't even see. I pull everything down too far where I can see, and then you can't see. Okay, let's put a piece of this. Where am I going to put this? About right. Do I want it to come out this way? I think I do. No, I don't. And I don't like that it's got a curve in it. Maybe I'll just take a little piece of it and put it right here. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. That's not accomplishing a whole lot, is it? Put it right there. Now, let's see. Add a little bit of this. Somewhere up here. Should have put it down here on the bottom. It's twisted, it needs ironing. I think I'm going to put it right there. Okay. This stuff is fiddly. Fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. Fiddly to work with. So, these ladies that tat, I think they got to have a lot of patience. We did a little tatting when we did the Ann Brooks, one of her projects. We were doing a stitchery book of some sort. And we did some tatting. It was quite the experience. I'm afraid I wasn't very good at it, but I got my part, my little piece done. Luckily, we only had to do a little bit, so, but I got it. But it was very, very hard, I thought, to do. I got to remember that that's got to go up like that when I get ready to stitch that down. And after I get it stitched, then I can cut that little string off. I'm not going to cut it right now because it'll do the whole thing. So, all right, that's going to be like that. And then, can I put this? I need to put this down. I need to get my flower down. But I don't know, do I want to save a flower in the middle? Put this over here. Put it up here. No, I don't think so. I'm going to let this flower be my feature on this piece, because I love this little flower rick-rack. So cute. So it's going to be my feature. It's going to go right there like that. And now I'm going to have something, a little something over here on this side. What would I want? What would I want to use? Hold on just one second. Ow. I've been sitting too long. Too long. We're going to get something out of here. I got stuff in here. I just wasn't going to get into it, but I will. Could use a piece of this. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, this is always good. I love that. I have a lot of that too. I bought this, I went in this antique store and I got like a big old roll of that. And let's see, how about a little bit of this old pom-pom? That ought to do it. Okay, let me put this over here. And let's try some of these smaller bits. Oh yeah, that's cute. Let's see, where do I want to put that? Down the side here? Or do I want to run it this way? Nope. Over here. A little bit right there. Yeah, let's put a little bit right there. Okay. I gotta hurry this along. I've been keeping y'all too long and I need to move along with this. Put that back. Now, get a little piece of this. course, I was going to add some of that ribbon, I decided, too. So there's that I haven't done. I only got room for so many things. What happened to my pen? Oh. That might go there. I might turn it this way. Let it hang off the edge a little bit. It's dirty, but that's okay, because that's part of the charm, right? It's part of the charm, I think. Oh, I like that right there. And I may not need any of this. I just might not. Kind of running out of space. Maybe I'll cut just a little bitty piece of this. And I might find a little tiny place to stick a little piece in. If not, maybe I'll use it somewhere else. Okay, so I think maybe just this little piece right here. Okay, I'm just going to let that float around for a few minutes until I figure it out. And maybe this piece too. Anyway, that is it. Do I want to use one of these flowers right there? I don't know. Let me cut one and see. Can make it smaller. They're just tiny little flowers. Somebody spent a lot of time making, and now I'm chopping it up. But yeah, maybe that might go there. Now, the only other thing that I'm wondering about is rethinking a little piece of this green right here. So I'm just going to snip a little piece off and see if maybe I want to put a little piece on here, like right down there. So what do you think? I don't have it all of it glued in yet, so let's just come down a little bit and have one more look, a little closer look. So what do you think? And then let me get my, I don't think I'm going to be needing that, but I'm going to keep my little pieces on here just in case. But one thing before you go is, let me get my piece and see if it somewhat matches what I already have on here. That will be the question. So I don't know where it's going to go yet, but we need to see if it's going to look okay wherever it goes. So I do think the colors match okay. What do you think? Do you think they match okay? Let me just pull it up a little bit just so you can see both of them together. This might not be here. This might be all the way down here at the bottom. But what I'm looking at is my colors. I just want to make sure that I'm kind of keeping in the same color family. I'm outside of my comfort zone because I use very, very little color in what I do. And so, especially red, which I have sort of made my predominant color for this thing. I mean, I stitched my monogram in red. Now, I might come back with some little tiny beads. I don't know. First, I have to get it stitched down, and then I'll decide. But I'm thinking that's going to be okay. There's some little tiny gold, little tiny yellow flowers in here that you really probably may not be able to see, but it kind of picks up the dirt on that a little bit because it's a dirty, rusty color, really, but I like it. I'm going to leave that on there, I think. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, for hanging with me if you're still here, and if you're not, thank you for stopping by for a few minutes. And I apologize if I got off screen a little bit down here on the bottom because I know I do tend to do that. So I'm sorry if I did. I hope you'll forgive me. And so I'll let you go for now, and I'll come back next week and show you my finished piece for Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, Volume 4, Treasure Hunt, and this prompt, which was Treasured Laces. Okay, thank you. I hope you'll all be careful, be safe, be happy, be well, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.